A note on life. This is a comedy drama. In fact, when we say the name of the actor in the leading role, Eddie Murphy, and then his partner Martin Lawrence, we already know this is going to be comedy, but there is an important dramatic aspect because they're doing life. They're sentenced to 60 years to life, and for something they haven't, a crime they haven't committed, really, and that's tragic. Furthermore, from the beginning, we know about Rayford Gibson, aka Eddie Murphy, and Claude Banks, that is Martin Lawrence in the film, that they have been buried. The two inmates are burying the Termina bodies in within the premises or in the cemetery of the prison. Or are they the ones buried? We have to listen to the tale. And so a third prisoner is telling about their life, how early on they met in a place which was selling illegal alcohol. It's the time of the prohibition, and there is a conflict between the owner of the place and Claude. And Claude is for a good few minutes hanging from the roof, and the henchmen of that man are putting him into something which looks like either a mud pool or worse, the waste from sanitation system or something. Anyway, the idea is that he will soon drown and die. Um, but Rayford is saving him there and then because he's proposing a daring business to the owner of the locale, saying, "Well, look, I have in Mississippi, I have this place where I can buy moonshine, and then I'll get it to you, and we can do business together if only you give me a few weeks, and I need this money and somebody to drive with this on this car and everything." And while they're discussing this, and don't you cheat me, because if you try and cheat me, you die, you know. And all through this, Martin Lawrence, poor Claude, is in and out of that basin there, and Ray at one point says, "Okay, pick a driver. Okay, I'll give you this chance. You go ahead. We'll give you what you need. And pick a from these guys. Take a driver. I'll take that one. There. What do you mean? Well, no offense, but I don't want to. I prefer to have him. I'll be sure I'm not shot in the back. The guys from the club would indeed be a danger." So they get their moonshine. They have an interesting relationship throughout the film, really, disputing, quarreling most of the time, and with a funny dialogue, we can even laugh. And I didn't think this is hilarious, but still, they're good. They're very good when they have lines up to their talent. And so they buy the moonshine. Ray says, "Okay, let's go and have a drink." "No, listen. We have money." No, that's the money for Cass to get back." Anyway, after an argument, they get into this place. Ray engages into a card game, which is rigged. He finds out too late because the guy who won everything, including all the money, including his watch, the watch he had from his father, which would later on serve as proof somehow for him. He finds a man who has his watch, and that's proof that this is the man who did the crime. Anyway, so everything is lost, but as the man leaves, he sees a card which was not in the game, reversed or by under one play. Anyway, it's clear it's a cheat. It was a con game, and tries to run after him. His buddy Claude is joining in this sort of race, and as they turn the corner, the man falls into their hands. In fact, Claude's hands. He's dead, covered with blood. The blood is now on Claude, and men approach. What happened? Our buddy, he's drunk. They realize this is trouble. They lie as far as they can, but they're taken in for murder, and they're put on trial, which is just a show, just for show, and they're given 65 to life. Inside, though, it can be funny because they have some encounters with tough guys, which one meets in jail, in films anyway, and I guess in real life. And Ray tries to sound tough. When he's asked for food, I mean Claude in the first place, and then he is asked for his food by a very big, huge guy, and a fight ensues. They quarrel throughout the film, and they stay in jail for a long time.